All right, this is part 2 of current energy. So when I was just starting this video, I was redrawn back to the frequency card, and so I read the whole card, and basically it says check your energy, reevaluate your circle and connections. And then at the bottom of the deck, self-worth, removing yourself from what no longer serves you and putting you first. So thank you, Spirit. This is literal confirmation, 3-3 on the clock, that you are doing exactly what you need to do for yourself in order to protect your stability. You're also doing what you need to do for yourself when it comes to building stability for yourself, especially if you're brand new to boundaries and you're brand new to even setting boundaries with yourself. When it comes to any further connections that you encounter, you're going to be a lot more selective with the energies that you start to engage with or interact with. And when I say energies, I do mean people. Wow. So let's, and I just saw the death and rebirth card in this deck here. So let's see if there's any last messages Spirit wants to tell you guys. Looks like there's a couple messages. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so a lot of these messages coming out here revolve around self. So the first one that came out was a past loved one. So maybe you guys have been seeing red cardinals. Or maybe there has been some vivid dreams, messages, signs, synchronicities that you've been getting that connect to a loved one that is no longer with you in this realm. 222 on the clock. 323 could be significant. Then we have here, I wanted to pause when I saw a white, like this white, fluffy, flowery thing. I don't know what the name of it is, but I paused when I saw it come towards me and I was like flinging it away. And I don't know why I wanted to explain that. It almost kind of like felt like I was kind of like swatting away something I didn't want next to me. Like it almost kind of felt like that. And I wonder if that's kind of the energy as well for this reading. So it's out there. I explained it now. 321 on the clock. But utopia and self-care, those came out next. You need to know you are your utopia. 333, oh my gosh, on the, there's a lot of synchronicities in this video, I mean, oh my goodness. And my screen just went dark. I think you're having difficulty recognizing that you are your own utopia because you're still in the beginning stages of maintaining and nurturing this new version of stability for yourself, because I am getting this feeling that you're not used to choosing yourself on a regular basis when it comes to connections. But with utopia and self-care right next to each other, because you're loving yourself and choosing yourself, and you're choosing to reprogram the idea of what contentment feels like when it comes to you and your routine that you have for yourself, it's opening up an opportunity to teach you the shadow work that needs to be done while you're going through this. If you think setting boundaries for yourself and setting boundaries with others was all you needed to do for yourself when it comes to your self-care and choosing yourself, I'm here to tell you, no. There's a lot more to it than that. There's something you need to learn from why these boundaries have to be put into place on a much deeper level than just because of what the other parties have created to where you had to put those boundaries into place in the first place, if that makes sense. Finding the root to where it's rooted from for why those boundaries had to be put there is the next phase of teaching yourself about yourself. Because regardless wherever you go, yes, boundaries are a form of protecting one's energy and self, but they're also the guidebook to assisting you with learning about you. Why are you in a position where you have to have boundaries like this? Are you ready to look at that? Are you ready to learn about yourself for why? Oh my gosh, and this says 333 on the card. You're going to be exploring this new way of choosing to practice discovering and learning about why you operate the way you operate. And then you then get to choose if you like to still operate this way or if you want to choose to change it. And while you're on this journey of introspection and reflection with self in this way, this card says, I don't chase, I attract, gratitude, blessed. You're being asked to have gratitude through this process of self-mastery and self-discovery, because this situation where people have pushed you to have to make boundaries is actually an opportunity for you to explore self more than it is an opportunity to explore everything that went wrong. There's a lot more to it. You're also being asked to get grounded. Some of you are wanting people to receive their karma for the causation of why you had to put boundaries in the first place. That should not be your focus. Your focus is finding yourself through this experience, and also through the experience of diving deep into why your boundaries are present in the first place, so that you can dive deeper into yourself, not deeper into wondering when somebody's going to receive their karma, or wondering what kind of karma a person's going to receive for what they have done onto you. That's not what your concern should be. That's it. Good luck, y'all.